Hello, friends. Welcome back to Quiz Conflux. Welcome to today's quiz. How much do you know about India? We've got 50 exciting questions lined up, from easy to hard. Test your general knowledge. Let's begin the journey.
What is the capital of India? New Delhi. What is the national animal of India? Tiger. What is the currency of India? Rupee. What is the national bird of India? Peacock. What is the national flower of India? Lotus. Who is known as the father of the nation? Mahatma Gandhi. Which sport is most popular in India? Cricket. What is the national anthem of India? Jana Gana Mana. Which is the largest state by area? Rajasthan. Which is the smallest state by area? Goa. What is the national fruit of India? Mango. What is the national river of India? Ganga. What is the currency symbol of India? Rupee. What is the national tree of India? Banyan. What is the national song of India? Vande Mataram. Which festival is known as the Festival of Lights? Diwali. Which city is called the Bollywood hub? Mumbai. What is the national game of India? Official. Hockey. Who was the first Prime Minister of India? Jawaharlal Nehru. The national emblem of India is adapted from which pillar? Ashoka pillar. Which Indian state is famous for tea gardens? Assam. What is the highest mountain peak in India? Kanchenjunga. Which city is called the Pink City? Jaipur. Which state is known as the land of rising sun? Arunachal Pradesh. Which Indian festival uses colors? Holi. Which is the longest river in India? Ganga. Which state is famous for Kathakali dance? Kerala. Which city is the IT hub of India? Bengaluru. Which monument is called the symbol of love? Taj Mahal. Which state is famous for Bihu festival? Assam. Which Indian city is called the City of Joy? Kolkata. Which state is famous for Gir National Park? Gujarat. Which Indian leader gave the Tryst with Destiny speech? Jawaharlal Nehru. Which state is famous for backwaters? Kerala. Which Indian city is called Silicon Valley? Bengaluru. Which state is famous for sambar dish? Tamil Nadu. Which festival celebrates the brother-sister bond? Raksha Bandhan. Which state is famous for Kaziranga National Park? Assam. Which Indian city is called the financial capital? Mumbai. Which state is famous for Chhath Puja? Bihar.
Which Indian scientist discovered the Raman effect? C.V. Raman. Which Indian state has the highest literacy rate? Kerala. Which classical dance originated in Odisha? Odissi. Which state is known as the Spice Garden of India? Kerala. Which city is called the Manchester of India? Ahmedabad. Which scientist is known as the Missile Man of India? APJ Abdul Kalam. Which state is famous for the Sun Temple at Konark? Odisha. Which city is called the City of Lakes? Udaipur. Which state is famous for Sikkimese culture? Sikkim.